Is this recording? Yes, it is. Hi, welcome back to Deeper Conversations with me, your host, Matthew Silvers. This, I need to screw on a little bit more. Why is this doing this? I should have paid attention before I started this. Oh no. Hi. Okay. Hopefully, you guys can hear me while I fix this mic really quickly. I'm hoping you guys having a good day wherever you are. It is currently Tuesday night, the night before this podcast goes up. And you know what? I decided to do a later podcast. It's just been a fucking day. I've had so much happen to me, and it's been annoying and depressing, and I've been anxious and stressed and all of that. And I just want to be open and honest with you guys about that. Like, obviously, you have bad days and things like that. Speaking of a person that is had a plethora of bad days. We're talking about Gabbie Hanna today. And I'm hoping she sees this. I don't know if she will, just because her new series says she is a social media manager and it only comes up if it's important. Um, but this is just a message to her and to all of you guys. And we're just going to talk about her little series that's going on right now. I'm in a very ominous outfit and very ominous lighting. I did that not really on purpose. But like I said, it's just been a day and I just wanted to like sit in the dark, but I needed enough light to be like not sitting in like the complete dark. For those of you who may be watching on YouTube. Um, I have so much to say, but the first thing I want to say is to Gabbie Hanna, like, this shit's crazy. This shit's nuts. Like, if this were happening to people who weren't in the public eye, this shit would be going so differently. It would be just as dramatic, but it wouldn't be, well, not just as dramatic, but it would just be like super quick, hopefully adult, hopefully, whatever. It's like the fact that it's only really progressed so much because of the public eye is insane to me. And this is so weird to say, but like being never on the Gabbie Hanna hate train, like, has been so strange. I've never really said her name out loud because I don't know why, but it's so controversial to be like, I love Gabbie Hanna. Like, and I don't hate Gabbie Hanna. Do I like, she's not an idol of mine, but I really do enjoy her content. I really do like her. Two-Way Mirror and Dandelion are incredible EPs. Um, she has an album finally coming out, which I am a little bit sad. I don't know if we're ever gonna get to hear like the original, like this time next year. Because something about that song title in general, it just gets me because like I say that shit all the time, like this time next year I want to be doing this and whatnot. um, but she aired a song or two in her series so far. So there's only like 4 or 5 episodes so far. I've watched them all and I watched them backwards, which was interesting because she mentioned in the first like episode that her and Peyton were no longer together. And I'm not going to be talking about her relationships or anything like that. Because I'm not going to talk about anything I don't want to involve myself in. I don't want to involve myself in anything. I'm just going to talk about the lessons that I feel like have been taught and learned, and it's important to note, and talk about why I actually really enjoy Gabbie Hanna, why I hate YouTube drama, the anxiety from an outsider of getting anxiety from situations like this in the past, and just YouTube shit in general, and like talking about like, anyways, we'll just get into it. So I watched it going backwards in Peyton's in like future episodes, but she recorded the like intro after she, I think, if not all or some of the series, she recorded the intro after. But she said something that struck me, and I have a similar story. And I actually was on the opposite side of the spectrum. So I want to talk about stuff that's like literally insane to watch. And this shit, being an outsider, excuse my ringer, this shit is insane to watch. Mostly because the majority of the shit is so stupid. It is so crazy. And it is so unnecessary. It feels so surreal. Um, Sorry, I needed to send that message. But she said something that struck me, and I did have moments where I really wanted to cry so bad because again, this shit's crazy. And I should also mention, trigger warning. I'm going to be talking about a couple of things that might be triggering. I'm not, like I said, on this podcast, I will never talk about something that I feel not educated on, that I feel like I have not gotten the whole scope on, et cetera, et cetera. But this just been going on for so long. But trigger warning, I'm about to talk about specifically, like right now, I'm about to talk about suicide. So I want to put that out there. Oh goodness, these people, it is 9:40 at night. Stop messaging me. Just kidding. I love you. Ariana. Um oh my goodness. I love her. It's fine. I hope it's not, I think it's coming up. I don't know. Well, oh goodness. All right. Well, maybe I should take a second. Um that's funny. She's sending me some funny shit. Um but let's get deep and let's get serious for a second. She said in a podcast um, about Trisha posting on like her story and things like that, or specifically on her story about feeling like she didn't want to be on Earth. I'm not gonna avoid the word suicide, but I just want to use it. I mean, anyways, she said, "I may not be the person you want, but I'm the person you need." Because they weren't friends at that time, but she said that and she tried to reach out. And it's funny that happened because again, there was shit that went down between them two about that, which is stupid. Um, because that's how it should be on planet Earth. Hi, hello. Anybody should be able to try and reach out and help somebody else who's going through something like that. Sometimes I feel like helpless and I don't have a lot of friends if you know me. And so if I ever feel sad or whatever, I'm gonna cry it out maybe on social media. I'll probably post like I really feel shitty. And some people reach out and it's really fucking helpful. Um, and so I am going to tell this story fully on a different podcast, but long story short, I was the opposite end. I felt like I wanted to commit. And for me, doing some more extreme self harm was very unlikely for me because I'm a pretty positive person. And so it had to be doing something that felt quote unquote natural. Like I couldn't grab a knife and just like start cutting and things like that. But I drive so often. And so I felt like if I were going to do it, I could just go crash the car. So I got in the car. And at the time, I had no friends. I lost all my best friends. Nobody was talking to me. This was during the pandemic. Like this was about a year ago. And like I think this was 2 weeks from me leaving, which is about where we're at right now. Um, and so the only person I knew that could probably most likely help was the last ex best friend that I lost. And so I went to her place, and luckily 20, 30 minutes goes by. She doesn't respond, she doesn't answer. Finally, she sees it. She comes out her door, and we start talking, and I start crying, and I'm like telling her all this, but she's not the person I wanted at the time. You know, I never really wanted to see her again because the shit that went down with us is so fucking annoying. And it's so stupid that, I wish whatever, but that was the biggest thing I could do is because if I hadn't gone to her, I probably wouldn't be here to be quite frank. Um, but she wasn't the person I wanted, but she was the person I was going to need to get me out. And she was, regardless of the shit that went down with us, regardless of some of the shit that she said in that last conversation that we had when I went over to her place, she pushed me just far enough to be able to make it through the last couple weeks, the last couple months, depending on timeline, to make it out of Florida and move out on my own and get to the place I needed to be to heal and process and grow as a person and a human being. So the fact that like Gabbie Hanna went, you know, to do that is so important, and more people need to hear that because people should be okay with going to people that they might not necessarily like or, to be quite frank, despise or hate or whatever, um, or had a falling out with, if that's the person you know is going to save your life, or even if you don't know, just reaching out is important enough. So there's that. She said something else that I really like. She said, I don't even think they want to be them. I don't really want to talk about specific YouTubers or whatever. I barely watch YouTube anymore. Gabbie Hanna is one of the people that I'm still subscribed to. I have been with her. I have grown with her. I've literally watched her since day one, story times. Then she went through that process of cleaning shit. Then like a small redecoration for her new house, and like the shit with Peyton, and the shit with Irene, which was like, that was a little bit during the cleaning stuff too. And then into, the stuff that she's doing now. Um, and that I do want to talk about Peyton and Irene for 2 seconds. And the only reason I'm going to put them out there is because I just want to tell them that I love them. Like, again, there's so much hate for no reason. For no reason. If you want to hate on a normal person, you know what you do? You literally don't like them. You literally block them. And you might say like some low key shit on some social media or whatever, like on your Instagram or Snapchat story, being like, we just had a falling out. Like, I really hate this person. I'm never speaking to them again. Block. Like, it's not as dramatic as like making YouTube videos and years of just like built up tension for no fucking reason. Like, you don't like someone, you literally just walk away. You just walk away. No need to be destructive or revengeful or whatever, you know, regardless of the way you fell out. Like, there's some things between both of y'all that y'all just have to settle on and be like, okay, we can't resolve this. Like, let's just stop. Like, that's healthy for both of you guys to be like, recognize that, split apart. Um, and so Irene and Peyton obviously went under fire for the things that Gabbie was doing for no reason. Trisha brought up Irene's name for no fucking reason. It's disrespectful to bring other people's feelings, emotions, families, friends into it when its sole person, is should be the one under attack if you decide, quote unquote, to attack them for some fucking reason. Which it is still very, like, it's not really unclear, but it's like very rash and harsh. I've never liked Trisha Paytas. I'm not going to defend Trisha Paytas. I'm not going to say a lot about Trisha Paytas. I know there's a lot in there so far. There's 2 episodes, 3 episodes on the series so far about her. I don't like her, never liked her. I could tell that she was the kind of person I would never vibe with. Uh, I could tell. I have a long history of manipulative people in my family. I have a generational curse that I'm trying to break. I think I'm there. I think we're good, especially because I don't talk to my family. If you guys saw the series on my family, that was, whatever, a little bit petty on my part, but it was needed to grow and evaluate myself. And like I said, let it out in my own way. And I'm not in the public eye, and like, I'm not asking to be. I mean, I would love to. I really do want to do YouTube full time. It's something that I'm passionate about. I love talking about things. I love social media, and the way it works and the way it operates. And I want to be that person who shows that, like, you don't need filters, you don't need to dress, you don't need to sound, you don't need to code yourself, code switch, whatever, to do the things you need to do. And we'll talk about more about communication through Snapchat and things like that soon. But even to that minuscule scale between one-on-one, people just want to look glam. They want to, whatever. So, but I can just tell. I can just tell. And it's not even from this Gabbie Hanna situation. It's from plenty of situations Trisha Paytas has been under. If you look at all of the Gabbie Hanna situations, now, are there some things I don't like about Gabbie Hanna? Yes, and I'm about to tell you what I don't like about Gabbie Hanna. I don't like her TikTok thing, and she addressed it, and of course I know, like, she said that, like, it was to test out if she could get the hate on purpose, if people would talk about her on purpose, to test out the theory is, all good marketing is good marketing. Technically, yeah, but also definitely not. Like, there's some marketing that you shouldn't get, and see if people were gonna just like talk about Gabbie Hanna, and it worked. And the only reason I don't like it is because creepy shit creeps me out, and I don't. I did want to like give her a hug and be like, "Are you okay?" Like, I just want to be like, I want to make sure you're okay. Like, girl, I love you, but like, what the fuck is this, kind of thing. And there are some things, this is why I love Gabbie Hanna. Gabbie Hanna's things that she's done that are wrong, one, she has apologized for a lot of situations more than once. She recognizes and is self-aware about things. She has a brain. This is I don't know her, so I'm not gonna say similar to mine, but like she's a smart ass girl. She's a smart ass, excuse me, she's not a girl. She's a smart ass woman. And I respect that. And I respect a person, and this is going to tear a lot of people apart because this is why you don't like Gabbie Hanna. I love Gabbie Hanna because the character development from Gabbie Hanna has been immense. It has been intense, and it has shown so much strength, and people don't like that. She says that people don't like women being successful. I agree. That is totally true. I don't think people like other people who change in the decades that they're alive. You get some people, people parents when they're gay come around, and some people are like, oh, but aren't they homophobic? And then that the person who's like the son who came out is like, well, they've come around, they accept me now. And they're like, well, no, but they still went through that. It's okay to go through character development. It's okay to apologize for things that you said in the past or done in the past and move forward and move on. And we have to let people do that, whether that it is a normal setting or an increased setting because they're in the public eye. No matter what scale or where you are in life or how close you are in the public eye, um, including people like Beyonce, if Beyonce said something that was bad, we have to accept that, like, people can develop, and you see someone like Beyonce screw up, and a lot of people are okay with it because they like her music, they would like the way she looks, they like Destiny Child, they like the way she dresses, they like the black empowerment, which again, all super great things, but we all have to be held accountable in our levels, and the fact that Gabbie Hanna has gone through the shit that she has gone through. By the way, let me bring that to you. If you did the things that Gabbie Hanna did and you went through the shit that Gabbie Hanna did, you cannot sit here and you can physically tell me that you wouldn't have reacted in as many ways as you can. And that's what I wanted to bring up as well. I'm going to talk at a million miles an hour because I have a lot to say. Gabbie Hanna tried so many different ways to kind of get people to sort of come back around to her and like her and things like that. When I tell you that I have done the things that Hanna has done in some ways on a more minuscule closed off space, I have done that. I have 60-ish people on my mom's side alone. I know everything about, or at least I used to, before I kicked myself out of the family and ostracized myself on purpose because it wasn't good for my mental health. Again, if you want to see a lot of that series, it's called Severino Snakes. It's on my YouTube channel. Please feel free to go check it out. It's still some of the best work I've done. I really, really love it and appreciate it. And I have receipts because that's crazy ass shit to say. But like when you have a big family, an Italian family who's 60 strong, on just my mom's side alone, I have 32 cousins, and you know everything about them, shit's gonna go down. One's gonna be in jail. One's gonna be pregnant at 16. One's gonna be, you're gonna have crazy ass shit going down. And I've had a lot of shit, manipulative shit go on. My grandpa was the glue. He ended up dying. And I tried to take his place at 15 years old. I tried to be the glue to the family. I tried to make sure everyone was safe. I tried to make sure everyone was liking each other and whatnot. Um, but this shit, like, so you can't tell me you wouldn't go through that same shit of trying to figure out ways to get. So, like, as the glue of my family, I tried everything I could. I tried everything I could. And I've tried it in a couple different settings, whether that be my job or whatever, like to try and save myself from my job, whatever. Let me explain a little bit better. I know I'm talking a million miles an hour and people are like, what the fuck is he talking about? In my family, I was the glue once my grandpa died, and I tried to keep people back together. I tried being super fucking nice and making sure everyone was whatever. That did not work. I tried to the opposite side of the spectrum. I was very fucking rude. I was very fucking disrespectful because people were not listening. People were not paying attention. So when you think that, the opposite response to be rude and disrespectful is a way to try and to get attention to make sure people hear you. did not fucking work. I tried to play in the middle ground of like somewhere between like kind of being under the radar and still like trying to help out. Um, it did not fucking work. Gabbie Hanna has done the same fucking thing to try and people to get people to come around and like her again, is trying every fucking side of the spectrum, because there are some things that she did, like random tweets, and she said she doesn't want anyone defending her about her like her awful tweets, like as a young person. And I won't. That shit's awful, and she should be held accountable, and she is plenty of times. She's addressed it. Again, that's called character development. It doesn't just happen in TV shows. It doesn't just happen in movies. It doesn't just happen in books. People write autobiographies and have a character arc because that is how we're made. We are made to go through stages and go through phases of cringy shit and bad stuff and things like that, and grow and learn and have to do it all over again. And we start to get to a point where we make, we try and make less and less and less mistakes, to try and be the best version of ourselves every single day. And so, Gabbie Hanna has worked her ass off to show people her character arc, but people are stuck on the bad things that have happened to her and the shit that's not even fucking her fault. Like the drama channel thing, with Bianca. I won't be going into it because it's not my place. I don't want to talk about it. It is super stupid. It is super self explanatory. And that is some shit in the Gabbie Hanna drama that I do not understand, that there's no common sense somewhere. There's no common sense. That's gross. Excuse me. There's no common sense in some places where it's like, it should be pretty obvious. The answer's right there. Gabbie Hanna is not the only one that needs to be held accountable and responsible. And it's stupid. These little kids who have drama channels who don't know what the fuck they're doing don't need to be on the internet in general. Drama channels piss me off in the first place. I've never really watched one, but I've just seen the articles and the things that they have done with Gabbie Hanna and a couple of other people who have been taken down, Jenna Marbles included. And it's just disrespectful. It's just it's stupid, and people, uh, it's gross. It's gross. And so that is that on that. So just take a second and put yourself in her shoes and tell me you wouldn't try everything you can to not feel like the most insane person in the room, because I have felt that in my family. And that was back in 2015. And then I felt it back in high school when I tried to defend myself, by getting bullied by a bunch of girls. And then I tried the same thing last year when I was like going through all the shit about changing my political views and slowly coming out and figuring out more about my sexuality and things like that. Um, Something else that I want to say is the SCD thing. I'm very transparent about uh, SCDs and things like that. And next week's podcast will be solely on protection and STDs and the stigmas around them and things like that. Gabbie Hanna should not be having a hot take on this. None of you should have a hot take on this. Everyone, and you just don't want to agree with Gabbie Hanna is the other thing. You can not like a person, but also understand that there are some things that are just true and just fact. You better bet your bottom dollar that if somebody around me who is a close friend is about to sleep with someone else and I know the information about them having a specific STD at the moment, or forever, then that should be told to that other person. That thing where it's like, if they're not fucking me, financing me, or fucking financing or feeding me, then they have no business being in my life. Part of the fucking part, whether that be a one night stand or whether that be forever, they do deserve to know your status regardless. Okay? Um, okay, so straight up honest, and I'm about to put this out next week. I'm almost 98% sure, and I got tested yesterday, and I got treated for both chlamydia and gonorrhea. I'm pretty sure I have gonorrhea. And that will be told next week when I finally have the fucking results. But I got treated for them anyway, just because I'm almost positive it's gonorrhea, and I just wanted it to fly away. So I got a 6-inch fucking needle in my ass to get it done. And to be quite frank, I told the nurse, I was like, she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I've had things bigger than 6 inches in my ass. I think we're fine." Just as a joke. Anyways, back on track, just to keep things a little bit lighthearted. I just wanted to put that out there. I told everyone. That was the first thing I did. I had some symptoms, and that's why I'm almost positive gonorrhea, because I had symptoms and they showed and they were prominent. And I was like, bitch, I'm about to tell everyone that I've had sex with. I like sex. Anyways, that's beside the point. Again, I'll talk about it next week. If you want to go hear that podcast, it'll be out next week. I told everyone that I had sex with in the past like 2 weeks. I messaged them and I said, hey, like, I have gone, and that is the normal human adult thing to do. That is the normal human adult thing to do. People should be telling people when they have something. It's not, that's negligent if you don't. We are all just trying to be human, and that is how you stop the spread of these things. And the other thing is, and again, we'll talk about the stigma next week, but you shouldn't have to be freaking out about it either. Because there's so much stigma around it, people start freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, I have chlamydia." Just in case you didn't know, and again, I'll talk about it next week. Drink every time I say it. Chlamydia is 100% treatable. And women get it all the time, and they get it treated and they're done and they're good, and they might get it again and they do the same thing. They get it treated and they're good. It happens. Stop freaking out over it. Tell the people that you're about to have sex with, don't have sex if you have chlamydia or gonorrhea. Get it treated first. Wait the 7 days it takes to be finished and treated, and go have sex again. It is simple and easy as that. Tell the people you are going to have sex with what you are going through. And that's the same scenario. Like, and if people want to take it as a hot take, I'll die on the hill with Gabbie Hanna. People need to be telling other people what they have. Not publicly. I ain't saying you got to say this shit online. I am not saying that. I'm saying personally, you need to be telling the people so that both of you feel safe, both of you are safe, etc., etc. Because some people out here are not using protection, and that is okay. And I'm going to talk about it next week. That's a hot take I have. But we need to be out here being okay with being like, I have gonorrhea. I can't have sex. I really want to have sex with you, but I can't. I'm sorry. I just have to be responsible. I want you to be safe. And if they do anything, they react in some sort of way, that's on them, because they haven't educated. They don't know enough. They're being an asshole to you. Okay. Because you didn't know. Because like for me, like I'm not blaming anyone that I got gonorrhea. The guys, I messaged all of the guys that I've slept with in the past 2 weeks, and I told them that not a single message was, I blame you. Like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you tell me? Why haven't you gotten tested? Et cetera, et cetera. None of it. Just, hey, I just want you to let you know, I'm going to keep you updated for my results, but I am going to get tested today. I might be treated for gonorrhea, for chlamydia. I will get back to you when the full-on results will go. I'm just saying this. And everyone this round was nice. I've had chlamydia once before, which again, nobody knows this information about me because I keep it under the radar. But it's important to say, it's important to know. But I just, in terms of Gabbie Hanna's situation, it's stupid. I will die on that fucking hill. You need to be telling people. You need to be telling people. Speaking about telling people things, I think it is certainly okay for Gabbie Hanna to be like, I'm a nice person. Sometimes you gotta fucking say it. Because sometimes you forget. And that's what affirmations are all about. And so she did it online. I'm sure she does it in person, and that is okay. Everyone should be doing it. You need to be telling yourself that so you don't go fucking insane. I do it all the fucking time. I tell myself I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. And I hold myself accountable if if I miss the mark, if I fail, if I say something bad, if I say something somebody does not like, I will reevaluate, I will educate, I will take some time back, I will take a step back, I will educate, I will come back with the knowledge that I know, I will apologize, I will further my analysis, and we will move on and we will continue. If the people who aren't accepting of the apology, if people don't think it's genuine, if people don't move with you, that is their own fault. And I will tell you something. There are a lot of people in this world. I have gone through so many fucking people who don't want to self-improve themselves, who are not beneficial for your life, publicly or privately. If those people don't accept your apology, that is on them. You are the only one that knows your intentions. And if those people cannot grow with you, they don't want to self-improve on themselves, that is their fault. We should all be capable of change. We should all be accepting of change, whether that be on a global economic social scale or whether that be on a smaller publicly or privately spaced self-growth, self-love journey for any individual, again, in the public eye or like in private, for me or whatever. And we should be demanding more self-growth and self whatever from other people. And the funny shit in the world is that let's just go straight into this. There are far more other fucking problems in this world than Gabbie fucking Hanna. If you think she's a problem, because I definitely don't. She has had issues. She has had things that she didn't have done. Whatnot. And I'm okay with her apologizing, and I'm okay with her character development. And again, like, I'm not accepting apologies on behalf of any community that she may have hurt. I'm just saying personally, this is how I see it, and this is where I'm at. Because people are so fucking butthurt. I'm not going to say sensitive. I think in the world now, when people are like, oh my God, people are so sensitive. No, we're just slowly figuring out more of what's right and what's wrong. And so more and more people are apologizing because they need to keep up with their past selves, apologize for the things they might have done. And this isn't Gabbie Hanna's song. And you guys don't want to fucking listen to the little small song in the snippet because y'all don't fucking care about Gabbie Hanna, but she's only saying things that people have already said that you need to fucking listen to, bitch. Words. If you knew me back then, you do not know me now. A million times. I'm going to say it again. If you did not, or if you knew me back in middle school, high school, elementary, you do not know me now. Get with the program. And I'm sure the same applies to you. And if it doesn't, if you are a bully, a high school bully, I'm just going to stay on brand, then that is, again, your fault. Self-growth. And if you're going to shit on other people, if you're going to hate on other people, I'm going to choose to ignore it because you have not grown, you have not educated yourself, you have not learned, and you have not self-growth. That goes for any individual of any race, culture, body size. Negativity does not have a specific type. Okay, you can be a bitch. You can be a bitch in any fucking race, okay? You can be a bitch in any kind of body size. So just remember that. We all need to self-growth and self-love. It doesn't just need to be for certain specific people. So like I said, if you knew me back then, you don't know me now. And we need to learn to accept that, and everyone needs to learn to accept that. And again, Gabbie Hanna has had some problems. One of the things I have on here is the escape the night shit. I saw Joey Graceffa's response. I don't care to see Daniel's response. Excuse me. I don't care to see Daniel's response. Is that negligent of me? Is that not deep researching for me? Maybe just slightly. But I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Oh, that's where I was going at, is the anxiety that I had with the YouTube drama, is that I would get so wrapped up and so like consumed in fucking YouTube drama, specifically, the Shane Dawson shit and the Shane Dawson, like Trisha and James Charles, like that, and the Jeffree Star, like those four people specifically, like seeing their drama like every fucking month, like right before the pandemic, it was like every 2 seconds. And I'd be so consumed and I'd be talking about it with other people, like, oh my God, have you seen this? Oh my God, have you done this? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I would be so consumed. I would feel like I was in this story with them and be so consumed and having to pick sides. And oh my God, watching James Charles' subscriber count drop and talking about it with people at Disney when I was working there, and all of this shit going down. I was like, oh my God, my mental health is not okay because these fucking people out here are just exposing people for no goddamn reason. And the reason I say for no goddamn reason is because if you are an adult, if you are mature enough, you're not taking your fucking business online. You're talking about it with the people in person, at least first. Um, Again, like I have to kind of counterintuitive for 2 seconds because I definitely posted shit online about my family, and the reason I posted it is because I tried a million times, and I have a cousin and an aunt that would tell you the same thing that I'm telling you, is that I've tried a million times. And like I said, being happy, being rude, somewhere in the middle, like trying a bunch of shit, forms of art, singing, dancing, acting, YouTube videos, trying to prove myself and trying to explain myself and trying to whatever, not getting to them. And but I was an adult and I talked to them first. And all of the conversations that I started to record, I told them, I said, you're being racist, you're being homophobic, you need to watch yourself, you need to check yourself, you need to improve yourself. But my parents are incapable of change. My parents are incapable of change. And so the same thing goes with, and I'll call people, but again, James Charles, Joey Graceffa, Daniel Preda, like I have no connection to these people. And again, I'm not involving myself. I'm just saying there needs to be an adult conversation had where every like and it's too far gone now, obviously, but like there should have been a conversation had in person with each other, talking about the things that like might not be okay or the things that whatever. That shit needs to be said in person. Okay? We need to be adults. This shit is so unnecessary because none of them are being adults. None of them were being mature. Um, and they just went straight for the jugular, straight online, straight publicly, like bashing and saying shit and being contradictive and lying and all of this shit. And it was like, these people were your friends. And if they are your friends, they deserve to be mature and enough to talk to. And you would want the same respect. Again, from Gabbie Hanna's perspective, you would want that fucking respect from your friends, that you should be called out in person and you should get that benefit of the doubt to be like, hey, this is something I don't like from you. I hope we can kind of proceed and check on this. And then someone, hopefully like Gabbie Hanna, would be like, thank you, I appreciate that. Like, let me check myself. Um, I don't want to talk about her ADHD journey. I don't, again, personal, don't feel like I need to, but just like to put it into play, I do feel like, if these people truly were her friends and she went through the ADHD stuff, specifically on Escape the Night and things like that, I would hope that all of the people, especially in that scenario where all of those people, or most of those people, or some of those people, at least some of them were her friends, I would hope somebody would check her and be like, hey, like, maybe we should go and offer to go with her. Like, maybe we should go get this checked out. Like, I don't know if you're comfortable with me coming. I don't know if you're comfortable even going. I don't know if you're comfortable talking about this, but I'd love to talk about it with you. Like, maybe we can go get like a diagnosis or something, like if you're comfortable, like whatever. It's okay to say that. It's okay to go to a person professionally as a friend and do that. There's people online who are like, you need to go to therapy. Like, even to me, they were like, a lot of people are like, you need to go to therapy. I don't like other people telling me I need to go to therapy. I can recognize that I should be in therapy and I need to go to therapy and I'd like to go to therapy, but I don't want other people telling me it's not their place. You don't fucking know me. It is not a stranger's job to tell you need to go to therapy. It is the people around you that you are the closest with that professionally and friendly go up to them and be like, hey. And it's okay. Like, we should normalize doing that because therapy is something everyone should have. Everyone should have a therapist. I believe in that. I should be normalized. And the Escape the Night drama shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. And I only say that because Gabbie Hanna said personally, like she said she was and like that was one of those scenarios where it was like, it's hard being in a position of public because it shouldn't be said. It shouldn't be public like that. That shit shouldn't be spread. It shouldn't be spread. If you had a problem with Gabbie Hanna on set, why didn't you just say it? Why didn't you just tell her repeatedly, not just once? You know, you give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, and sometimes it's annoying to repeat yourself. Sure, I fucking repeated myself all the time, mostly to my mom because she never comprehended this shit that I was trying to say. It was fucking annoying. And she would never write the shit down. I get it. Daniel might have said it a couple times. If he said it a couple times again, I was never on set. I've never even met these fucking people. But I'm just saying that it's important to tell that person first. They owe that and they respect that, and it should never really go online. And since Gabbie Hanna said she was a bitch on set, okay, she said that, and she apologized for her part. I agree. Communication is a two-way street. I talk about communication all the time on this podcast. Check out my other podcasts about communication. It is so a two-way street. That includes apologies if you're both in the wrong. And a lot of the times people don't realize that they also could be in the wrong. And it just doesn't have to be scenario. Typically when two people need to apologize, one's about the scenario and one's about somebody else's feelings getting hurt. And Gabbie Hanna might have been a picky person. Gabbie Hanna was a picky person on Escape the Night. Period. End of sentence. However, when you're in a scenario like that, when the ADHD and the working out, I get it. I get it. You have a packed schedule. I get it. You don't want to just sit somewhere for 6-7 hours in a costume and have to wait. I did that back in high school. High School Musical fucking theater. I did that shit. I would get in, our call time was super fucking early. Like, when I mean call time, like even for rehearsals, immediately after school, 3:45, our rehearsal time would start at 4. In costume, makeup, hair immediately. We wouldn't leave. High school theater, I was 14 years old. We wouldn't get out till 1, 2 in the morning. Inhumane, first of all, pretty much illegal for a high school student of my age at 14 fucking years old, or any high school student in that fact. But I get it. Nobody wants to, and you would never even hop on stage. You would never even hop on stage to do your scene. So I understand on a different, like, again, on a side level, on a parallel level, I get where she was coming from. You wouldn't want to sit in a room for 6 hours. I don't care how luxury it is. I understand. I think I'm not going to diagnose myself, and I don't want to say anything about ADHD, but if I have a little bit of it, I might have a little bit of it. I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I don't. But like, I feel Gabbie Hanna. I'm a very creative person. I'm like this, feeling like, oh my God, I don't have a lot of time, but I also have all the time in the world, but I got to get shit done. But there are some environments where I can't get work done. Like if I'm sitting in a luxury trailer, again, I don't give a shit how luxury it is. If I'm sitting in a luxury trailer for 6 to 8 hours at a time in a costume, that might be heavy or I don't like or whatever, then yeah, I'm going to hate it too. I'm going to hate being on set. I'll probably be grumpy when we're like competing and shit like that because whatever. And again, it is Gabbie Hanna's fault that it did seem, and I saw it did seem like she filled out the medical information on the day of the first day of shoot. And that is her fault. That's her fault, period. Does that make Gabbie Hanna a bad person? Absolutely not. She slipped up. She made a mistake. She tried telling, plenty of people that she wanted to eat healthy, that she needed to go work out, that she couldn't be on set. People have contracts. I totally understand that. But when you are sitting somewhere for 6 hours, again, you would be grumpy too. You don't want to be sitting in a trailer for that long, even with a computer, and staring at that shit for 6 hours long, only being able to do work on your computer. Especially if you have to get in costume first, then go sit in the trailer. There's no way you're working out, like even like a outdoor workout while people are getting ready and things like that. Because you're not going to do it in your costume, and you're probably not allowed to either. You know what I mean? So again, I think there should have been an apology on the sets part. Again, it is not okay to cuss people out. It's not okay to scream at people like that. It's not okay to be aggressive necessarily and whatnot. However, seriously, there should have been an apology on both sides, because again, whether it was even as minuscule as Gabbie Hanna, I am so sorry that all of this hit the public eye the way that it did. Done. Perfect. Good. Great. Love that. Great. Thank you for acknowledging it. We know we don't have to be friends, you know, behind the scenes. You don't like each other. Cool. Great. None of the public needs to know that. And both of you are totally fine being separate. There are some people out in the crazy ass shit, y'all. There are people in this world that aren't going to like you, and you're not going to like them, and you won't talk to them. You might block them, or you might not block them, but you just won't see them or talk to them or engage with them, and you'll be fine with it. And both of you will have an amicable dislike for each other, because that is so real. Normalize amicably disliking other people and never discussing it or talking it with them, or never exposing them in a public eye or in a public setting or in a way that like disrupts each other's lives. How hard is that? Not hard at all. And guess what? Normal people do it all the time. Then why the fuck is your head so fucking big that you have to expose people? Speaking about big heads, Trisha Paytas, what the fuck? And I'm not talking personally. Like, oh my god, hey Trisha. Trisha's not watching this. Trisha doesn't care about me. Like I said, I don't care about Trisha. I'll never engage with Trisha. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit about Trisha. People like Trisha because she's dramatic. People like these people because they're dramatic. Fun fact. Excuse me, I needed some water. My throat is so dry. Um, people like these people because they're dramatic. Stop. That is the public's fault. Shut the fuck up. Trisha Paytas is only popular because she's dramatic, and she's a literal pathological manipulative liar, and it's terrifying. It really is scary, and nobody should be liking her. And the way that I say that, and many people are like so offended when I say shit like that. They're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you just don't see it from both and all perspectives. I don't care if you like someone for the dramatics. Don't like someone because they're aggressive. Don't like someone because they're mean or rude and disrespectful. Stop hating the drama, or stop loving the drama and liking the drama and living for the drama and hearting it and subscribing to it and commenting on it. Do things that are going to make you feel good in life and make you feel better. There should be no hating in the public eye, disliking in the public eye. There should be, hey, I amicably dislike you and I won't be subscribing or looking at your content because it's as easy as swiping away with your one thumb. Or being like, yeah, I really like this person and their shit. Not, oh, I really despise this person. Oh, I really hate this person. Whatever. Like, if you have your opinions, if you want to dislike someone and be like, hey, I don't love Gabbie Hanna's music. Cool, that's your opinion. I respect your opinion. I respectfully disagree. Moving on. Simple, easy. You could still remain friends. How crazy is that? You can agree to disagree on some shit in your life or in your friendships, and you can still like each other. Really, seriously, it really is not that deep. It really is not that deep. It's so easy. We're so quick to judge. We're so quick to respond and plot our vengeance and get so defensive when people call each other out on shit or agree to disagree. It's like, there are people like, I don't want to agree to disagree. I want to be right. Shut the fuck up, you pretentious ass. You do not have to be right all the time. You're not going to be right all the time. Fun fact, in the real world, start learning right now. I don't care how old you are when you're listening to this, 11, 20,000 years old, whatever. Start learning now that you can agree to disagree on stuff, because guess what? You're going to have to agree to disagree in a lot in your later life. A lot. Okay? Because as more content is produced, whether that be books, TV shows, movies, music, whatever, there's more things to agree to disagree on. I'm not a huge fan of Doja Cat's new album. Wow, crazy. You can agree to disagree with me. We can still be friends. I still love you. Because guess what? Then you're like, oh my God, I love Casey Musgrave's Golden Hour. So do I. So we both love and are obsessed with Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. You like Doja Cat's new album. I don't. But I still love Doja Cat because her music's incredible. But crazy how we can agree to disagree. Same thing. Taylor Swift, favorite artist. I think subjectively her worst albums are Evermore and Folklore. I didn't vibe with them. I didn't like them. Simple, easy. Agree to disagree. Simple and easy. Still love Taylor Swift. She's still my favorite artist. Crazy. Agree to disagree. Not that difficult. I've done it with plenty of people. There are some things you are not allowed to agree to disagree on. And maybe this is a whole podcast at this point of just talking about this. Morals are not something you agree to disagree on. And I mean very specific stuff, like the stuff that we've been talking about. Yeah, agree to disagree that like Gabbie Hanna's music's not okay. Agree to disagree that you don't like Gabbie Hanna for the wrong reasons. By the way, you don't like You dislike her for the wrong reasons. You dislike her because of the shit that she's been through in the drama. That's not a reason to dislike someone. A reason to dislike someone is if you personally know that person and they're manipulative and scary and post shit that they shouldn't. Cool. Dislike her for that. Don't dislike Gabbie Hanna because of the things that people have done to her and have created a persona for her that's not her personally. Because guess what? I've lived a double life. I've lived three personas at this point, basically, probably more, to be quite frank, but three that I specifically have talked about and know about. Wasn't me. If you didn't know me back then, you don't know me now. I'm a completely different person. But like for things like gay marriage, agreeing to disagree is not the moral setting. No. We're not going to agree to disagree on gay marriage. Gay marriage should be legal in everywhere. It shouldn't be criminalized anywhere. And if you disagree with me, you're in the wrong fucking place. You're in the wrong fucking place and you are a horrible fucking person. And I dislike you because your moral compass is broken. How hard is it to be very specific and precise on how you talk to people, on being professional and friendly? And just because I dislike you, guess what? I told you already, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. If your moral compass is broken like that and you don't think gay marriage should be legalized and decriminalized in countries, then I won't talk to you anymore because you're a bad person. Move on. I'm not going to expose you. I'm not going to cause drama. And I hope you don't do the same. Boom. We agreed to disagree to not talk to each other again. Or I guess we agreed to not talk to each other again. But like we did not agree to disagree on the gay marriage thing because you disagreed and I agreed. Okay? Period. Back on track. Trisha Paytas, her lies and shit is gross. People who support her, I don't fucking understand you. Again, I understand that you like the drama and you like the tea and you like the things that she does and says because she creates drama and because you feel like it betters your life. And it betters your life because you don't want to self improve on yourself and you don't want to introspect on the things of why you like Trisha Paytas. Introspect on why you like Trisha Paytas. Seriously, if you like her, introspect on yourself and ask yourself, why do you like her? Do you see some parts of her in you? Do you want to be a manipulative bitch? Like, do you, whatnot? I hope I'm saying or not saying pronouns because I'm not sure of their pronouns. Um, but yeah, do you, like, why do you like their shit? Introspect. And yes, I'm not gonna. I told you I don't like Trisha Paytas. Is this a biased review? No, I've seen both sides. I've watched Trisha Paytas videos before, but I've not seen a Trisha Paytas video where they are chill, except maybe like a Shane Dawson vlog here or there back in the day when she's like when they're driving the Jeep, um, or excuse me, or their Range Rover, um, or whatever they drive. Um, it's just a memory that popped into my head. Um, but seriously, if you like Trisha Paytas, put it in the comments. Tell me why. I want to know. Um, because again, it's not healthy. It's not okay. I'm not bullying anyone. I'm literally, from a logical standpoint, under comprehending the things that are going down. Um, but yeah, I used to get anxiety because of the things because I would get so consumed in it. And the reason that it's not happening to me right now is because I've grown and I've introspected it and I don't follow Shane Dawson, I don't follow Jeffree Star, I don't follow Trisha Paytas, I don't follow these people anymore. I do follow Gabbie Hanna because A, I love her music. B, she is not a villain. C, she's misunderstood. D, she has had the best character development of all of YouTube I have ever seen. Period. The shit that she has gone through, you have to give her props. You have to give her props. I don't make the rules. She has gone through so much shit that she has grown from and had to learn so quickly from. A normal human being would be thrown out the bus and thrown themselves into a bus. Like, it's not okay what she's been through. I think she's dealt with everything as best as she has tried and could. And I commend her for that. And I commend her for that. I follow Gabbie Hanna because I like her music. I like her attitude. And that was the other thing I had on. I have a little list on my phone that I've been looking at. I love that Gabbie Hanna is so chill. Gabbie Hanna is a vibe. I want to hang out with Gabbie Hanna. I think she's the coolest bitch. I love her. I love Gabbie Hanna. And there can't be enough to be said to being, like I said, I like her character development. I like the way she's processed. I like the way she talks about stuff. I also want to point out, when have you ever heard any other YouTuber specifically quote talk about anything about mental health specifics? Trisha Paytas, she cries and she might say terms like psychopath or sociopath. Never quote, never talk about why. Specifics are very important, especially when you expose somebody else. You have to be specific, otherwise, your vague ass bitch is going to get yourself caught. Your white lies are going to come back and you're going to pretend like you don't know somebody or whatnot. Um, when have you ever heard, again, I could, like, this is just me being like, hey, like, if you do, put it in the comments, DM me, whatever. I've not really heard anybody else talk about mental health the way that Gabbie Hanna does. Specifics, the things that she's been diagnosed with, the things that she's treating, the things that she's gone through, past relationships, um, down to, specifics, like I said, but also like on the more quote unquote minuscule, I guess you could say, side, like her music, two-way mirror specifically, and that shit, like the shit that's said in there. I guess in Dandelion as well, obviously. Um, Glass House is my favorite song, by the way, if anybody's wondering. That and oh, what's that song in Two-Way Mirror? Is it Two-Way Mirror? No, that's not right. Walked in the mirror. It's the story one where she sings about the shower and then anyways. I haven't listened to it in a minute. I need to. Um, but yeah, mental health is super important, and the way she normalizes it and just talks about it and is so blunt about it and just sneaks it in a conversation to help other people and talk about therapy and things like that. She's talked a lot about therapy in the past few years, and working out as well, which is a form of mental health and bettering yourself, and I guess a form of therapy. Shouldn't replace therapy, but a form of therapy. I hope you understand what I mean there. um, and that's something I do, working out, just for, I want to, I have physical goals, but there's mostly just mental shit, that I process in the gym. It's easy to go through in the gym, and it's concentration. It's easy to concentrate in the gym and whatnot. And so, Gabbie Hanna talks about that shit all the time. She's a vibe. Like I said, again, I'm going to just reiterate myself. Gabbie Hanna is someone I really want to hang out with because she's cool and I like her character development. And she seems like someone that's just going to sit there. Now she's literally smoking weed on camera. Cool. Vibe. Vibe. Most of y'all motherfuckers out there do that anyways. Gabbie Hanna's just chilling. She's having fun. And now, to be quite frank, with like her handing over her social media baton and doing more art and things like that, hanging out with her personal friends and things like that, she's like a normal fucking human being that people forgot that she was. That people are gonna shit on just because they want to, but it's really fucking funny on my perspective that I like her. That it's like, this bitch is literally laughing because she knows what she's doing at this point. Gabbie Hanna's so fucking mature, it's ridiculous. And y'all can't handle it. Y'all don't realize it. You do not understand it because you're not as mature. And you don't need to be as mature in a way that Gabbie Hanna is, but mature enough to recognize, like, stop shitting on other people, stop making shit about her drama channel, stop talking about her, apologize, get it over with, move on. How hard is it to be a fucking good person? I think that's the moral of the goddamn fucking story. How hard is it to be a fucking good person? A person who agrees to disagree? A person who doesn't expose other people? It's really not that difficult. No matter how much of a bitch somebody is to somebody in person, just tell them that in person, face to face. If they take it to heart, they take it to heart. If they don't, they don't. Move on. You walk away. You never have to speak to them again. That's how life works. If you want to be involved in this shit, that's your own fucking toxic problem. And you have some shit to deal with. If you can't walk away from someone, that is your shit. You do not get to complain. You do not get to, no, you don't get to. With a friend, be like, if I was your friend and you did this shit to me, I would be blatantly honest. I'd be like, you don't get to talk about that with me because you refuse to let them go. Let them go because I'm going to tell you to let them go. And if you come back to me and start doing it again, I'm going to tell you, I already told you to let them go. Why didn't you listen to me the first time? Grow, introspect, be a good person, do better. It is not that motherfucking difficult. She's the vibe. Gabbie Hanna's the vibe. I want to hang out with Gabbie Hanna. I don't know if she's gonna see this. I love Gabbie Hanna. That is all I really have to say. And again, if you only heard Gabbie Hanna, Gabbie Hanna, Gabbie Hanna in this video, you weren't listening to this podcast. Go back to the beginning and start again. There are lessons in here involved with this quote unquote drama. I don't know why I quoted it. It's drama, the toxicity that's within it that people can learn from because, like I said, I've been through it and I'm not in the public eye. There are lessons in here that need to be heard and that need to be said constantly so people can do better and be a better person. Thank you to the people in this dramatics who have taught us that. If you didn't know me before, you don't know me now. Mental health is super important. Everybody should have a therapist. Minuscule people who aren't in the public eye go also through toxicity, not just the public eye. Some people fight their lives out, gay people especially, to learn about themselves fast as fuck and try and be sometimes the glue to their family, and deal with drama in different settings of changing personas, and that's not okay. Like, people need to recognize changing persona is not a great thing. Being a better person and changing to a better person every day is a great thing. Changing complete personas to code switch and try and get other people to like you, not okay. You don't need to be liked by everyone. Get that out of your head. You don't need to be, again, another lesson. You do not need to be liked by everyone. You're not going to be liked by everyone. Get used to it now. I already am. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family. Take it from someone who is not single in just relationships, single as a human being. I live alone. I live alone. I live alone. I don't have friends. I don't have family. I am alone. I'm okay with it. Fun fact. Because I know it's not my time. Be patient. Your time is coming. Do better. Be a better person. Stop giving a shit about people who are not in your lives, who have drama that they're exposing other people for no business except to gain clout, gain subscribers, talk about it, even though they claim that they don't need it or they don't want it or they don't want to talk about it, but they have to address it, the rumors and the shit. Also, Gabbie Hanna is allowed to tell her story. Shut the fuck up about her not letting. Stop gaslighting Gabbie Hanna. Stop telling her she can't tell her side of the story. Let her tell her truth. Let her tell her side of the story. If you don't want to listen, you don't have to listen. But do not go to other people. Do not go on the internet and start talking about it because you don't know her business. You haven't heard the whole story. You haven't taken the time to contemplate it or whatever. You're immediately like, click, click, click. Let's talk about it. Nope. Sit back. Shut the fuck up. Let her tell her side. If you don't like it after that, talk about it in smaller settings. Talk about whatever. And be specific about it. If I see your vague ass shit, I'm gonna be mad. Vague ass people don't get anywhere in life. Be specific. In communication, it's important. Communication is that's the other reason I want to hang out with Gabbie Hanna is she is the one of the best speakers I know. Like, she speaks so eloquently. Especially recently, and I think that's obviously due to other people in her life. I know Irene speaks incredibly well, just from the shit that I've seen from her, as well as Gabbie Hanna's like old vlogs and things like that. But still, Gabbie Hanna has been talking eloquently. You can't tell me otherwise. She's speaking of it. She gets dramatic. Guess what? So do you. So do you. When I get excited about things, my voice goes high. I change my volume. When I get angry, sometimes I do immediately start like getting furious and raising my voice and things like that. You would too. Because what You're human. So is she. So is everybody else involved in this shit. They don't all deserve the same respect. Looking at you, Trisha Paytas. Some people just are bad people. We can acknowledge that too. Anyways, I digress. Be a better person, do better, educate yourself on important topics, know the stance you take on topics. Go listen to Gabbie Hanna's music. Go love on Gabbie Hanna for fucking once and apologize if you fucking have to. Some of you are bitches out here. Like I said, learn and do better, please. Love you. Love you, Gabbie Hanna, if you're listening. I don't think you are, but if you are, I love you. Um, have a great day and second to last day of Pride Month. Love y'all.